Hey everybody, this is a video about showcasing why people alt and why I think if you play RuneScape seriously, you should be considering using a money-making alt to better utilize your time. So here's a free-to-play method called making pies. Making pie shells. It's a decent method. I think it's one of the better free-to-play methods. It's not crazy in terms of instant selling, like high turnover, but it is good. It does give you a disclaimer up here to talk about yes, but the biggest issue with it is slow resale, not necessarily loss of money, unstable prices, and stuff like that. It is relatively stable. You will relatively profit with this method. You just may have to wait for a little bit to make your sales. So this is something you would do, and then after you're done with like 10,000 or 2,000 or 500 or whatever, move on to something else. But it is a good utilization of your time. As you can see here, it's like what, 310K, 313K an hour, which for a free-to-play method, that is phenomenal. Compared to a membership alt like making cannonballs, which is only like what 1 to 300K per hour making cannonballs. That's okay. It's nice and AFK, but you do lose most of your effective profit in having to either maintain a bond or pay for a membership, which isn't a big deal if you make money. If you make enough money to have it and you really like this game to support that habit, it's fine. That's what I do. I pay about $60 a month in accounts just because I've been playing RuneScape for over 20 years. So, real quick, processing pie shells can be a profitable free-to-play method making money after buying a large quantity of pastry dough and pie dishes. Procedure as follows. So yeah, if you just real quick, if you want to look at this, the only issue here is you're going to have a buy limit of 500 on the pie dishes. So this is something, if you are planning it ahead of time, have multiple accounts, get into it, or purchase and then, don't look at the alt for a while, wait for the orders to come in, maybe a few days worth of shells. So then you're going to withdraw 14 pastry dough and 14 pie dishes. Hold down the space bar. Left click, use the pastry dough. Left click, use the pie dish. Release the space bar once the shells start making, but not necessary. Wait until the inventory completes. Deposit, repeat. Keep in mind that your rate will be limited by the buying limit of pie dishes by only 500. So you may want to stock up ahead of time. That's kind of what I said. I probably should have just read it through instead of trying to jump ahead. So assuming you're able to keep up, I think they determined that you're 100% efficiency or close to 100% overall efficiency is going to be 2,450 pie shells per hour. And we are going to showcase that a little bit. I'm going to attempt that with about 150 pies, and we will be timing it right here to see if I can get somewhere close to that, just to kind of to show. So here we go. I'm just going to, this will be sped up in the edit, but I'll just get these done as fast as I can. So then I'm going to start the timer. As you can see here, it's very AFK. So now I'll just speed the timer up. Okay, so as you can see here, we got 150 pies done in 3 minutes and 44 seconds. So we're going to take 3 times 60 plus 44. That's total time to do 150. Wait. This is dumb. Okay, 360 times 60 is 3,600 divided by 180, 224. So we get 16.7 iterations times 160 or 150. This is how many times per hour we can get this done. We're at 2,411. So we're pretty close to the upward. So that's close to the theoretical max. All right, so now that we got that situated, let's just restart the numbers here real quick, and then we're going to see, I'm going to hopefully showcase to you live here in this recording that the utilization of multiple accounts and how it's going to, I'll even take that out of the bank just to give it extra time. The utilization of extra accounts and how you can effectively make more money using multiple accounts. So let's start the clock here on a fresh. So, okay, ready? Oh man, I'm so bad. All right, so there we go. We're at 4 minutes and 12 seconds for 150 times 4. We have 600. 4 times 60 is that plus 12, 252 seconds. So if we take 3,600 divided by 252, we'll get 14.29 cycles of that. So 14.29 cycles of 600 pies. So then if we take that times 600 pies, we're going to be able to effectively make 8,571. pies per hour. Now, this isn't the best probably way, but it is one way you can showcase. Now, I would like to discuss a little bit why this happens, and a lot of it is because RuneScape is a very AFK game. It's a very idle game. There's a lot of idle time. You can be spending your labor. Now, I'm not necessarily even saying that RuneScape should be taking up 100% of your time if you're engaging in it, but there is a lot of inefficiencies through idle time that you can capitalize by just having another account do some work while you're working. Also, part of the reason why this is awesome too is that it doesn't even have to be a RuneScape. It could be something else. You could be working on a YouTube channel. You could be studying. You could be listening to music. You could be watching your favorite streamer, whatever, and then passively be making whatever. So that's another form of like utilizing the idle time. But I'm just saying, if you're a serious RuneScape player and you want to increase your GP per hour, then this would be a good way to do that. Because if we were making 2,450 pies per hour before, I believe, so we're just going to go 8571 just to be whatever, 2450 divided by 8571. That is, you have 71% more, what is that, 3 times? Wait, I think I just did the math backwards. 8571 divided by 2450. Yeah. So then you'll have a 350%. So yeah, it's not perfect 400%, which it should be because you're playing on 4 accounts. So there is diminishing returns depending on the types of activities you can do. But 10% more of 100% is still 110%, and that's more than you had before. Yeah, utilizing 2 accounts. I'm not sure if that made sense, but I hope it does. This is just a quick video. Maybe I'll do a polished one later, but this is essentially the point. If you do more account, you make more money, and you can potentially make a lot more money. So like in this instance here, I will be doing what 3.5 people doing this method can do if I just played on 4 of them. Plus, it being a free-to-play account, there's no really lost time. There's no like huge investment to get an alt that can make like 300K an hour or whatever, 250K an hour. There's other free-to-play methods too, which you can do different levels of AFK-ness so that you can reduce the amount of labor and then still generate a little bit of money on the side. Or you can increase the labor, like doing pies or something like that, and then really, you know, if you're doing, 300K an hour times 3 would be 900, and then plus another, so it's over 1 mil an hour just as a free-to-play method, and that's kind of insane. It's not like it's not 1 mil an hour in essence with a lot of membership 1 mil per hour methods that would have a high turnover that you can just immediately rinse and repeat. But still, it just shows the utility of playing on multiple accounts. I hope this helped you, and I hope you have a great day. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. I'm done. Goodbye, everybody. Like Little League does. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Yep. Goodbye, everybody. Please subscribe. Goodbye. Goodbye. Yep. See ya. Yep. Bye. 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 Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.